James Charles just dropped over $300 buying makeup from the exact brand that allegedly robbed him of over $2 million. Yes, you heard that right. It is 2026 and James is now willingly funding his own alleged corporate scammers. Talk about a complete subversion of reality. For years, he claimed this company ruined his financial life and explicitly told his followers to boycott them. Now, he is walking down the aisles of Ulta with a massive smile on his face, loading his cart with their products. The internet is losing its mind over this sudden, unhinged change of heart. Reddit threads are already calling it peak influencer hypocrisy. Is this actual forgiveness, or is it just another desperate bid for algorithmic relevance from a creator whose views are bordering on a total freefall? We have a lot of messy social media receipts to uncover today, including a corporate response that completely escalated the drama. It's a mess, so let's get into it. Anyway, let us look at the history behind this textbook flip-flopping. Back in 2021, Morphe abruptly ended its relationship with James following some very heavy public allegations. James posted a massive statement on Twitter promising he would take time away to learn, grow, and become a better version of himself. He literally claimed accountability was his top priority. But fast forward to their parent company filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in 2023, and his perspective changed instantly. He went from a humbled, apologetic creator to a deeply bitter ex-partner screaming about unpaid invoices on every platform. Why does anyone still take these internet personalities at their word when their morals clearly shift the moment money is involved? But don't worry, the situation gets significantly weirder. Now about that first major public blowout on social media. James posted a screenshot on Instagram showing everyone talking about their old palettes, while Morphe allegedly still owed him $2.2 million. Under that exact post, fellow beauty influencer Jaclyn Hill commented, "Oh baby." James immediately replied to a fan who wanted to boycott the brand, saying, "You shouldn't." Another person commented that this entire situation was making them angry. James typed, "Imagine how I feel," followed by multiple capital letters. He concluded by telling his followers that he would most likely never see that cash because the bankruptcy system makes absolutely zero sense. He wanted the internet to view him as a completely helpless victim of corporate greed. But like I said, consistency is not exactly a common trait in the influencer economy. Another controversial plot developed in 2024 when James uploaded a video titled "Reacting to the Biggest Makeup TikToks." He was reacting to a viral clip of a journalist reporting live during a hurricane while her makeup stayed completely flawless. Morphe left a comment under the viral video saying it sounded like their continuous setting mist. James saw that corporate comment and completely lost his mind on screen. "Morphe, this sounds like our continuous setting mist. This sounds like you owe me $2.2 million, you stupid. Stop advertising people's comments and pay me." One person commented on Reddit saying James is completely unhinged for screaming at a social media manager. It seems his public rage was bordering on an obsession, which we will analyze much closer later in the video, because his sudden corporate surrender makes you wonder what his real financial motives were. Anyway, the drama continued to escalate when James appeared on a popular podcast to double down on his complaints. He mentioned that his friend Zach from Metro told him to bring up the ongoing Morphe situation on air. James told the hosts that the brand went through a full corporate rebrand, got bought out, and was fully up and operational. He claimed they were making massive profits, launching new lines while his debt was completely wiped. Then he revealed an incredibly shady secret regarding their PR team. "We would love to have James try the products and really bury the hatchet. Hi, my rate for this brand deal is $2.2 million. I too would love to bury the hatchet. Pay me my money." A highly upvoted comment on X read, "James wanting $2.2 million for a single brush review is wild clout chasing." He clearly preferred weaponizing the drama over actually moving on with his life. But then, Morphe's social media team decided to officially choose violence this week. A random TikTok user posted a video saying she fully supports Morphe because James quite literally does not deserve anything they owe him. The official Morphe account saw the video and left a comment saying, "Love this energy. We are so thankful for your support." This single comment instantly sent the entire beauty community into an absolute meltdown. People started flooding social media with screenshots of the corporate reply. One user wrote, "Morphe is playing directly in his face and I am dying laughing. Another person commented, me seeing Morphe comment, bro, they are so incredibly messy. It was an absolute disaster for his public reputation. Now, normal people would expect James to be completely furious about a brand publicly celebrating his financial loss. But instead, James posted a reaction clip, practically blushing and laughing about the humiliation. Why did Morphe just eat me up? Love this energy. So thankful for the support. Oh my god, it is the perfect amount of shady but also so classy at the same time. Whoever left this comment, they truly waited for the perfect moment, and you know what? I respect it. A viewer commented under his video saying, 2.2 million down the drain, James. James replied with a long laugh, saying he was never going to get the money back anyway. He instantly shifted from a bitter victim to a supportive fanboy overnight, showing how easily these creators abandon their so-called principles when they see an opportunity for engagement. And that brings us directly to the final plot twist in this ridiculous story. James uploaded a brand new video where he actually went inside an Ulta store to buy Morphe products, telling his audience he was down to squash the beef. He loaded his shopping cart with almost every single item in their current beauty line, spending $361 of his own money. He even joked on camera about wishing his old affiliate discount code still worked for 10% off. A top comment on TikTok stated, Jeffree Star lost $1.6 million and had the self-respect to cut ties permanently, but James is literally doing free marketing for his scammers. He completely traded his dignity for a few minutes of internet attention. This entire situation is no longer just about unpaid invoices or silly makeup palettes. It is a textbook example of how influencers manipulate public outrage for easy views and cheap content. They will scream about corporate greed one day, and then hand over their own cash to that exact corporate entity the very next week. The dramatic stances they take online mean absolutely nothing. It is all just a calculated game to capture your attention and keep you clicking. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about everything down below, and I'll see you next time.